Hello Aries, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading. General reading as always, guys. It will not resonate with every single person, so please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own personal private reading from me at this time, I am fully booked for the entire month of August as well as through September 10th currently. But you're still welcome to visit the website. You can still book a reading. It's just going to be scheduled mid-September. Okay, so if you don't mind the wait, you could certainly go ahead and do that. So let's dive right into this. Aries, these are the 3 card decks that I have for your focus messages. This first one is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. This is the Spiritual Journey to Ascension deck. This is by Angelic Revelation 144, the Yin Yang Love, Yin Yang Love Oracle deck. And the third one is by Divine Essentials, Bridget Rao, Counterparts Oracle. All right, guys, so let's get right into this reading and see what comes forward from it. No questions in mind. I don't even have an outline. I'm just going to allow the cards to communicate whatever needs to come through here. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries, for this bonus reading. For cross watchers, anyone else who's been guided to tune in. All right, let's take a look. What needs to come through? All right, I'm guided to this card right here. Inner child, okay? So perhaps your inner child really is wanting your attention at this time, Aries, or it could even be your person that's needing to dig a little bit deeper when it comes to their childhood or something traumatic that they might have experienced. So this could either be you or them. We'll have to see as the reading unfolds. All right, so we'll see what that's all about. We'll add to this with the Yin Yang Love Oracle deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. All right, your second focus message. Loneliness. Okay, maybe somebody is very lonely. Could be you, Aries. It could be the person, of course, that you're focused on for this reading. And maybe that's why this is coming through together. You know, if you've experienced something similar to that growing up, you know, it could have been that your upbringing, your childhood was very lonely and it's still affecting you as an adult. You know, so if you resonate with that, maybe that's why it's presenting itself in that way. All right, so we'll go ahead and continue and add one more message here to round out your focus messages, Aries, and then we'll dig a little bit deeper. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. All right, your third focus message right here. I numb myself to escape reality and my feelings. Inner child, loneliness, and somebody's numbing themselves to escape reality and my feelings. Wow, this really all kind of ties in together. That's what I'm feeling from that. When we're lonely, we tend to really get into our thoughts, you know, and sometimes those thoughts are painful. And this numbing energy, Aries, you know, for some of you, part of that numbing might be that you're drinking too much, or some of you guys might even be abusing drugs just to be able to numb yourselves and not feel the pain, not feel the loneliness. And perhaps that's why your inner child is really wanting to come out and get your attention. I feel this is all tied in together for some of you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and see where else this is going to go here. I want to find my Untold Truths of the Heart. Here it is. This is the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Who is it that's feeling lonely? Is it you, Aries? Is it the person that you're focused on for this reading because they're not with you? What's going on? Solitary. Look at that. Withdrawn, lonesome, single, lonely, lonesome. harmony, peace, balance, friendship. So, okay, Aries, for some of you, part of the reason perhaps why you're feeling lonely and so withdrawn is because you're not with the person that you're focused on for this reading. You're single. You're not in a relationship. And maybe what can restore peace and balance in this connection for now is for you guys to reconnect as friends rather than lovers, perhaps, you know? But if you're single right now, then obviously you guys are not together. We've got distance, barriers, separation. There's definitely distance here between you and your person. What else, please? Angels and spirit guides for Aries for this bonus reading. What else? Drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, and detaching. Wow. You guys are drifting apart. Or you've already obviously drifted apart because you're not together. They've disconnected from you, and perhaps that's why you're so lonely and lonesome without them. Or this is how you're both feeling without each other. Conflicted. Multiple choices, inconsistency, and decisions. You know, perhaps life has handed you some decisions, life-altering decisions, Aries, that you need to make at this time. But you are conflicted, perhaps, because maybe it had something to do with this person that you're thinking about. Or you might have also struck up a friendship with somebody else, and maybe they're interested in turning this into something more. But maybe you're feeling conflicted because there's somebody that you're in separation from. You're feeling lonely, they're feeling lonely, but you guys are not together. And in the meantime, there are other people perhaps that are letting you know that they're interested in you romantically, and maybe you just don't know what to do. Look at this. Farewells. Goodbyes. Finality. Closure. This door might have closed, Aries. You guys said goodbye to one another. We've got frozen energy here. Silence. Stillness. No words. You guys are not talking. Loss. You see? Grief, sorrow, and pain. No wonder you're feeling so lonely and withdrawn. That's because your heart is broken right now. You know? And look at this, we've got shallow, superficiality, boredom, and blank. So what I'm feeling here too, Aries, is for those of you who are single right now and missing someone, you're lonely without this person. And other people might have certainly approached you wanting to date you and get to know you better. But this is where you're at. You're in this shallow space. And perhaps those other connections just feel very empty and shallow to you. And superficial because it's not offering you the excitement and the connection that you shared with the person that you are really thinking about for this reading. That's the person that you want to connect with, but you guys had to say goodbye to one another. Why did you have to say goodbye to one another? What is going on there? So let's dig a little bit deeper here. This is the Sacred Karmic Shadow Work Oracle deck. Another deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So let's see what else here. What else? What's going on between you and your person here? You guys have been through something difficult, more than likely. Someone's coming through as a sex addict. So there could have been infidelity and cheating here. Somebody who wanted to have multiple sex partners, perhaps. So there could have been third-party situations. And so maybe, Aries, that's why you decided to end this. Alcoholism. See? Someone's numbing themselves to escape reality, their feelings, with alcohol. I did mention that earlier. You know, smoking, drinking. They just want to numb the feelings. Or this could be you, you know? And then we've got envious. So if, for example, someone's already moved on to another relationship, and here you are, you're single, and you're observing this from a distance, or if you see this on social media, for example, there's a part of you that's coming through with this envious energy because this is something that you both had shared at one point in time. This could also be reversed for some of you. So, you know, if that's how it presents itself, then absolutely take it in that way. Withdrawn. That's the second time. Look at that. Solitary, withdrawn, lonesome, single. So I feel this is you, Aries, but, you know, if not, it's the person that you're thinking about for this reading. Withdrawn, drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, detaching. This is not a good feeling here. I feel you're lonely, you miss them, or they certainly are missing you. Someone's numbing themselves so that they don't have to feel the pain of what's really happening here. We've got dreamer coming through here, so you're not together, but you might still be seeing this person in your dreams, or they see you in theirs. And we already know there's not a whole lot of conversations going on here. You know, things are frozen, silence, no words, uncommunicative. So I'm not surprised to see that. Wow. That's pretty intense stuff. Okay. I'm guided to another deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. This is the Sacred Secrets of the Heart Tarot. So let's add to this, Aries. Let's grab some tarot messages here to add to this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for this bonus reading for Aries. We've got the King of Cups in reverse. In the upright, this is someone who's very supportive, very affectionate. You know, as you can see, there's a male figure in this photo, King of Cups. But this king is coming up in the reverse. That's how we're going to have to read that. So cups is water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for some of you. So my feminines, if you're thinking about a particular masculine who's a water sign, it could be this person. The King of Cups in the reverse could be very manipulative. They could be very cold. So what I'm feeling here for some of my feminines, you might be dealing with a masculine who's not talking to you. They're silent. They're not speaking. And maybe, you know, they used to be very affectionate with you. Very caring, very loving. But this King of Cups in reverse is not affectionate at all. Very cold. You know, so that's contributing to why we've got this frozen energy right there. Seven of Cups. So more water. Illusions, fantasies. This person might have had way too many options here, guys. Way too many options. And if they're still entertaining options and just having sex casually with people, or if they're a sex addict, you're better off without this person. You're better off single. It might hurt like hell. You might be really missing them and feeling very lonely. But if they are all about their fantasies and fantasizing about other people, then perhaps, you know, there's a reason why you guys are drifting apart. We've got the Seven of Wands right after that. This is your own energy here, Aries. Defensive. So you're coming through with this defensive energy. And of course you would be defensive because there's competition here. Sevens are not an easy energy. I mean, fives are super challenging, but sevens are not a fun energy in tarot either. There's competition here. Ace of Wands, more of your own energy. New creation, okay? So you can offer yourself a new beginning when you're ready. You can start over. You can find the love that you're looking for. You can evolve from where this is. This is not the end of your love story, you know, as far as you finding love elsewhere. If it's not with this person, if they can't get their act together, if they can't decide that ultimately you are not an option, that you're the one that they want to spend their life with, if they can actually see it from that standpoint, then perhaps this has a chance of coming back together. But if not, if they're too busy entertaining other people and having sex with multiple people, and if they're coming through with this very cold energy, you can certainly create something new for yourself, whether that's in your love life or just life in general. Six of Swords. Transition, tranquility. The Six of Swords is leaving this drama behind and moving on, because you deserve way better, perhaps, than what this person could offer you. I'm not surprised to see the Moon. I feel that they've cheated on you, that there has been affairs and infidelity here. They've got way too many options here. But the Moon is all about our fears, things that are hidden, emotions, deception, lies, secrets. It's all tapped into that, our anxieties. But there's also the light side of the Moon, Aries, and that's where healing occurs. And you can overcome this. You can head towards the lighter side of the Moon. And what's on the other side of that Moon is the Sun. Happiness. The ultimate happiness, Aries. You can still find happiness in love in your life. And perhaps going back to this harmony card, you know, peace, balance, friendship, perhaps it would restore the peace in your heart, knowing that perhaps you guys are just better off as friends. Nothing more, because you're meant to perhaps go in a different direction and find love elsewhere. You know, we've got the Five of Swords right here. Manipulation and defeat. The Five of Swords creates conflict and tension in a partnership. The Five of Swords could be somebody who's sneaky, and I feel that's how they were with you. But you've got the Star on your side. Look at that. Spiritual renewal. The Star is letting you know here, Aries, that it's time for you to focus on self-love here. Bringing hope back into your life. And that doesn't necessarily mean hope as far as bringing the two of you together. If this is a toxic situation, if this is somebody who's constantly cheating on you and hurting you in that way, the Star is helping you to fulfill your wishes of finding that love that you're looking for. The stars will ultimately align for you to find what you are looking for. The Star is picking up off of Aquarius energy, so your future love could be an Aquarian. This is somebody who has the capability of restoring your faith in love. And the Star can certainly be very healing, Aries. So allow yourself to heal. Look at this. We've got the Emperor and the Queen of Cups right next to each other. So this could be you and your future love here. You've got an Emperor that's coming in for you. And you're coming through as this Queen of Cups. For my feminines and my masculines, you're coming through as the Emperor. Some of you guys might already have children from previous relationships, or the two of you together could build a family and have children together. This represents a couple right here. Okay, so what might happen here, Aries, is you have to detach from one situation, move on. Go in a new direction. And that's perhaps what might lead you down the road that can lead you towards the love that you are looking for. Yep. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we can grab from the Romance Angels deck here. But that is what's presenting itself. So you might be dealing with somebody who just loves to entertain other options here. And it's just going to continue to hurt you as long as that's the space that they occupy. And you deserve way better than that. And you need to recognize that for yourself. Focus on you now. You know, there's no need to be envious. It's time for you to withdraw from this situation, go in a different direction, end it, close that door, and open up a brand new door, because that's the door that will lead you towards your happiness. Time to leave this one behind. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Let go of the control issues, yeah. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yep. You know, sometimes when we tend to self-sabotage our own progress, or we kind of stand in the way of that progress, it makes it very difficult for the universe to step in to create change. So let this go. It's going to work out the way it's meant to. There's a true love that wants to come in for you. So this separation might actually be a blessing in disguise for some of you. There is somebody else that you're meant to connect with. Keep an open mind, because your soulmate, your future love, Aries, might differ from your usual type and expectation. Okay? So if there's a particular type of person that you're normally attracted to, feature-wise, personality-wise, they might even be of a different ethnicity or background. But this person might just be your true love. When it comes to this person here and all this drama, clearly there are red flags that are presenting itself here. The signs are cautioning you. So just tread lightly and be mindful of what it is and who it is that you are dealing with. All right, guys. I wanted to grab some additional insight from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. So let's grab some cards here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries for this bonus reading. All right, what else do we need to know here? We've got love notes. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay. And of course, in today's world, that could be a text, that could be an email, or it could be an actual note or a card. This could be a future love for you, Aries. Or if your person, the one that you're actually focused on for this reading, actually gets their act together, they might just reach out to finally let you know how much they care for you, how much they love you. But just be mindful here, because we've got red flags that are presenting itself. I'm feeling more so, though, that these love notes could be somebody new, not somebody toxic, not somebody that's not good for you, basically. We've got lessons, okay? Sometimes love puts you where you need to be. Sometimes it derails you and saves you from what you thought you wanted. Because there's something, someone better, taking you down broken roads, teaching you lessons that need to be learned. And sometimes it brings you back to the beginning, that first love, because that is where you belong after all. Okay, so there are lessons that definitely need to be learned here, Aries, when it comes to this connection with this person. And life has a plan for you. The universe has a plan for you. And as long as you take the time and put in the effort to learn these lessons, I have a feeling you might just be surprised with the direction that your life takes. It might lead you down a particular road where you will find what you're looking for by way of love and romance, and look at what's next. So for my feminines, my female feminines, this is coming through him. We are all different and unique in our own way. Yet we are all the same. We love, we live, we laugh, we dream, we hope, we hurt, we heal, and we cry too. Don't underestimate our soft side. We do have one and are just as weak and vulnerable as you are. Sometimes we can move mountains to be with you, make your dreams come true, and win you with our charms. Okay? So there's a very special hymn that's coming around for my feminines here. But you know, this could certainly be for same-sex relationships as well. You know, I don't want to exclude anybody, so take it for how it resonates, of course. We've got cleanse coming through next. Mistakes in love. It's a part of growing, living, loving. We don't always make the best decisions. We cross boundaries and go after those that are not meant for us or are good for us. We get our hands dirty. Through gained wisdom, time, and owning up to those mistakes, we create change. Exactly. So cleanse your hands of this connection, Aries. You deserve way better than somebody who's just going to treat you like you're an option. And then we've got breathe. I was drowning my sorrows. Interesting, right? The reference to drowning one's sorrows has to do with drinking too much, alcoholism. I was drowning my sorrows before you came into my life. I didn't think I would ever be able to come up for air again. A broken heart can slowly kill you if you let it. Thank you for rescuing me, for helping me to finally exhale. Look at that. And remember, you know, this was the message that came forward. I numb myself to escape realities and my feelings, you know. So hopefully when you make this connection with the right person, Aries, you're not going to have to self-medicate yourself any further so that you can actually feel those emotions and be able to deal with the pain and the loneliness and be able to process it, address it, heal from it, and move forward from it to take you down a very different road where you can find what it is that you're looking for. Truly. That's what's coming through here. Look at this next card, the past. It's like goodbye to the past. This was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, to leave the past behind, to move on. The past is where you and I were, where the good memories live, where my dreams of us fell apart. Our time together is over, and I need to find the strength to just say it. Goodbye. You know? Farewell. Closure. Finality. Goodbye. It's time to say goodbye to the past, Aries, because it's not going to serve a purpose in the future. It's time to let it go. Okay? So that's what's presenting itself here. All right, guys, so let's grab some songs to close this out. This is my Heart Songs deck, so let's grab some songs from this deck here. And if you don't recognize the songs, you can certainly resonate with the lyrics. All right, guys, so let's grab some angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries for this bonus reading. Some final thoughts for you, Aries. All right, so let's grab some songs here. And as always, take what resonates with you. We've got Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. Okay, so this could be somebody's favorite song. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. Time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. And I'm just feeling here for some of you, you've been waiting for this person to really give you their love. You've been waiting, but you know, they might certainly be spreading themselves too thin and just engaging in physical connections with people and not wanting to fall in love. That's what I'm getting from this song for this particular reading. And I love this song, but in this context of what's presenting itself here in this reading, I just feel that you're pining away, perhaps for some of you, for somebody that just can't offer you this kind of love that you're looking for. So it's time to leave it in the past. It's time to say goodbye to it, move on from it, so that you can find the right kind of love that's meant for you. What else, please, angels and spirit guides? Make You Feel My Love by Garth Brooks. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I will never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met, no doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The problem with that here, Aries, is that it's lopsided, it's unbalanced. I feel just one person was willing to put in all of the effort to make the other one feel so loved and cherished and appreciated, and the other person who was just possibly sleeping around wasn't putting in any sort of effort to be able to make the relationship work. That's what I'm getting from that. It has to be mutual. It has to be an equal exchange of love and affection and desire from both parties. And I just feel you might have been dealing with somebody that was just engaged in other connections, third parties, sleeping around. Look at that. Alone by Heart. You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. Oh, you don't know how long I have waited, and I was going to tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own, and my love for you is still unknown. That's because they're too busy, more than likely, sleeping around or just engaged in multiple relationships, perhaps. You know, it's like you want to just be able to tell them, I love you, I love you, I love you. But if they're messing around with other people, you know, you really will be single and alone. So it's time to leave this one behind, move on from it. Aries, there's someone way better suited for you. Okay, so that is what I'm getting from that. And I'm guided to pull some closing messages actually from the Signs from Spirit deck. I have no idea. I was going to close the reading out with the songs, but Spirit's guiding me to this deck. So let's see. What is it that needs to be conveyed to you for this reading, Aries? I was going to close it out, but nope. Blue, serenity, tranquility, and peace. So this, I feel, is the angel's way of letting you know that things moving forward, you're going to be okay. Things are going to be a lot more peaceful and tranquil in your life. The universe has your back. Look at this next card, yellow. Confidence, success, happiness, optimism. That's what's coming in for you. You have the power to create whatever it is that you want. You can write yourself a new chapter in your life, in your love life specifically as well. Okay, let's grab one more. One more message. Look at this, a door. Transition, yep. You are being offered a brand new door, Aries. So it's time for you to walk through it. It's time for you to welcome in this transition and this new beginning. You know, out with the old, say goodbye to the past. It's time to open up a brand new door to bring you the happiness and the love that you so deserve. Wow, that's so crazy. I was guided to that deck, and now I understand why. There's a new door here for you, Aries, and I feel you really needed reassurance to let you know things are going to work out okay. You'll be very happy and successful moving forward. You'll be okay. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. I do hope that whatever message came through here today, that it really offered you some guidance and something that you really needed to hear at this time. And again, guys, if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is on my website. And that's it for now. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Take care.